Okay, so I'm trying a new I'm gonna try a new video format. So what I'm doing here is I just have this camera above me, and I'm just gonna explain the process as it goes along. If this doesn't work, you can just let me know, and I'll shoot it a different way. I just thought it would be a lot easier for you to mark. So this is calculus assignment 4, and the first thing that we do, I just have my computer over here. We need to design a function that meets the following criteria. It must have both the numerator and denominator, and it must be designed in such a way that when you find its derivative, you'll need to apply the chain rule. So if I want to apply the chain rule, I'm going to have an exponent on the outside. So I'll do something like f of x is equal to, we could do like x minus 8 to the power of 3, and then it also needs to be used for the quotient rule, so it's going to be x, we can do just something simple, x plus 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so that's number 1. That meets the criteria. Okay, so now we can do number 2. And I'm gonna get started. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. I was just using the smoker, the barbecue. So, next up, we're gonna apply the quotient rule to find the derivative. Okay, so the first thing that we do is let's just copy it down. Equals x minus 8 cubed over x plus 2 to the power of 4. Okay, now once we have that, we're going to start to find the derivative so we can expand. So it's going to be f prime of x equals, you can do 3x minus 8 squared because we bring that down. Okay, x minus 8 squared, and then it's going to be times 1. Yeah, okay, so x minus 8 squared times 1, and then we'll just close that off. Times x plus 2 to the power of 4. Then we minus the regular, so copy f of x, so that's just going to be x minus 8 cubed. Okay, and now we're going to get the derivative of g of x, which is going to be that's going to be 4 4, and then that's going to be x plus 2 to the power of 3 times 1. And I guess we can just close that off. Okay. So now I can do some simplification. Yeah. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is, oh wait, sorry, I need the denominator. What am I doing? How much time do I have? Okay. The denominator, so that's just gonna be x plus 2, and then that's gonna be to the power of 4, and then to the power of 2. Okay. So now I can just go down more, and I'm going to factor out the x minus 8 squared, and so I can factor out an x minus 8 squared because we have that and that's the lowest, and then I can factor out an x plus 2 cubed. So f prime of x equals x plus, x plus 2 cubed, and then x minus 8 squared. And then we can do, if that factors out of that, we're gonna have, that would be 3x plus 6 minus 4x plus 32. Sorry, oh, you can't see that. That's awkward. That's just what I have right now. Okay. And I'm gonna close that off. That's going to be x plus 2 to the power 8. So now if you see we have, so we can cut down this because we have 2x plus 2, so we can kind of cut that out. So that's going to leave us just with, so it's f prime of x is going to equal, it's just going to be x minus 8, 2, and then we don't have any of the x plus 2's. So that's going to be negative x, negative x, and that's going to be 38. Okay, and then that's going to be all over, we bring that down 3, so it's just going to be x plus 2 to the power 5. All right, so that's number 2. That's the derivative, and now we can, so 3 is rewrite your function in such a way that you can find its derivative by applying the product rule. Okay, so for 3, this is what we can do. I'm running out of time, so I might have to cut this into 2 parts, so I apologize if I have to do that. So 3. What I'm going to do is just going to be, I'm going to try to finish this fast. So I can switch that over, so it's going to be x minus 8 cubed, and then just because that's the denominator, I can do times x plus 2 to the negative 4. And then after I do that, I'm going to do the derivative of that. So f prime of x equals, it will be 3x minus 8 cubed 1, and then that's going to be times, so I do like all that, and then that's going to be x plus 2 to the power negative 4. I'm almost at times, so I'll really try to speed this up, plus x minus 8 cubed, and then negative 4, x plus 2 minus 5 times 1. There we go. All right. I'm gonna leave it here, and I will link another video. This is where I'm at so far. Okay. I'll link another video to you, and I'll see you for part 2.